Good morning, friends and fellow farmers. It's the Dora's birthday. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, kid. Where's the other kid? Are they a kitchen kid this morning? There they are. Okay, I'm creeping up, loudly slurping my coffee. Good morning. I knew you were the one from the moment that you moved here. I don't think we've seen that. Aw, that's very nice. Yeah, that's weird. I really don't think we've seen that text before. Huh. Okay, so we've got lemon stone is the gift of the day. Okay, whatever stuff's coming in. So tea leaves are up today. It's that time of season. Guess we should come and get our tea leaves. Alright, and I guess I can get this one here. 463 tea leaves. There's a few. Alright, so let's get our resources here and process these. Such a satisfying sound. So that was like, whatever, it's 16? I'm sure. Yeah, I forgot we went through this round of doing this previously. Like the tree is really all about the... Wow, we still have like 900 hardwood. Like, how do we have so much hardwood? Well, I know, but it's still a lot. It's still more than I need. Alright. Yeah, that's a lot of goodies. That's good, we're keeping... Yeah, we're doing pretty good on all that. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why I'm hanging on to this. I guess I was going to put it in one of the planters or one of the things. Here, make some cauliflower jam. Just get that out of here. And I'll clear those out. We don't need to be packing those around. Alright. Put our goodies away here. What do we have? Oh, that's good. Alright, and we'll get our... Oh, blow the gate right off its hinges. We've been working out a little bit too much. Just take it easy. Take it easy there. Just mammoth. Let's get these things brewing here. Excuse me, coming through. Yes, that is the finest of your wools. It is. We'll put these in here. Leave those. Just slowly, chisel away at that. Probably good. We'll just, there you go. Now I'll go, I think we need to go to the island. And again, I don't know if the kid's going to be out there or what the story is. I guess I'll get these tea leaves, sure. Planted them for a reason. So that I could ignore them. Okay, I'll just come back in later. Yeah, I may as well. That's a place I don't need to come to very often. The tea leaf fence was a great idea. I just, in practice, I don't do a good job of taking care of it. Alright, and out to the island. Yeah, my in theory and practice is something to be desired. Okay, moment of truth. Yeah, there we go. It worked. Fantastic. Okay. So, I'm guessing then the kid went like, oh, how did the kid get through that? Okay, so this is curious. I'm wondering if they actually went through that. Well, this is good. Okay, so I'm making a definitive pathing thing through here, so perfect. So this whole path I'll keep clear. this section over to the left, I can definitely put knee deep in kegs, I think. So I don't think anybody comes there. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so what I want to do here, I can put a row here. Then we can put a, either put a row here, or we can just skip down a row and do this. We do that, I guess. Oh, I can't put one there. No idea. I guess there's something there. Okay, there we go. So that's a start. Yeah, that's this is good. This whole thing, this is gonna be a monstrosity. I'm not even keeping it in line with the other side there. Wait until the kid sees that. Again, one of those silly long-term projects, right? Like, oh man, today's the day. Your time has come. There's my gold pan, right? I do leave it out here. Genius. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Put your legs on. Let's get this done. Get your extra bionic muscles in. Let's do this. Take all the pet pills. We're going hard. This is it. So the pineapple crop, I mean, this alone is going to be, I'm curious to see what we get in pineapples now. It must be a few. Because if we get like 55, just this area alone is going to be, what, 75? So there's 75 pineapples there. And then, again, this area is going to be something probably equivalent. Maybe, well, maybe less, but they've got the whole side region. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're going to have more than... Yeah, I'm trying not to get everything else while I'm doing this. There's 64 just there. Oh yeah, we definitely have more than 75. Yeah, so I mean, there's probably a couple hundred pineapples planted on the farm itself. And then the ones over here, this must be another like 30 or 40. Maybe? I don't even know. We got batteries. So 32. Very good. Alright, now... yeah, the winery is still going. Birdie doesn't seem too annoyed by the whole thing, thankfully. Thankfully, Birdie's not like, "You've ruined the island, kid. I'm kicking you off." Okay. Right, and then we're not quite 100% on point here with our pineappling. Okay, fine. I guess we'll get some ancient fruit while we're doing this. I'm glad we got going with seeing where the kid paths. That's handy. That's going to make a big difference. me at least get that kind of done. And then, yeah, Operation Out of Control is definitely, we're getting closer. It is amazing to me. I always think, I'm like, yeah, I feel like, oh, a couple episodes and I should be able to like do so much stuff and just be completely finished with the region. And then it's like 100 episodes later, because things in this game really do take quite a while. Okay, 100 and... it's like 200 and something. 220 something. Plus there's a few more. So yeah, just over 200. So I mean, one batch of that is enough to, yeah, that does like the tunnels. So having like 1100 kegs. Yeah, I don't even know. Again, I'm assuming most of those are active. I don't think we've like, maybe, did we ever sell a keg? Maybe once? I don't know. Alright, now there's a pile of things here. Yowzers. So what else have I been reading lately? I finally finished the first book of Naomi Novik's Temeraire series. Which was good, it was entertaining. It was a kind of a ripping yarn. I don't really care about dragons. And it was good. I think I was reading it ages ago, and I just simply never finished it. Because I read like 5 books at once, and sometimes there's the odd book. I just get derailed. I got derailed on all my reading for some time. Life got kind of bonkers, and I just had a little pile of books in the middle. And so I'm catching up on them now. I'm trying to like, finish the last, like that one is like, 30 pages left. And so you just sit down and finish it. But yeah, it was thoroughly enjoyable, and it was a lot more. She knows how to do, as a writer, she knows how to do ensemble things really well. It's like with the Schollomancer books, she does a good, she has a good couple of characters that are like you're tied into, but the secondary characters are also really well fleshed out, which brings the whole thing. It allows you to do tragedy and to do more dynamic things, to have your love stories or whatever you got to do. But you can, you've got enough believable secondary characters. It's not like a movie where you've got one main character and a bunch of people die and no one cares about them. Like her character, there's some weight, and they get a little bit of backstory or a little bit of emotional resonance with the reader. There's the little events that happen. So she's a very her craft is good. How do you put that? It's a well. There's books I dislike, and I can still admire them for their craftsmanship, or whatever works like ship, whatever the word is now. And I think her books are both enjoyable. I have enjoyed them. They're like none of them be like my favorite book, but I thoroughly enjoy them. It's like Stephen King, a writer. I haven't read a Stephen King book in like 25 years, but when I was a kid, I read all of them, and I enjoyed all of them pretty much. So it's that kind of a thing where I admire it for what it is, and I think, go, yeah, great writer, like really, really good. Will it last the test of time? Does it need to? Is that what we demand of it? I don't think that's what they're necessarily going for. They've told a great story, and it's a story of its time. It works for us now. It might not work later. But I think her writing falls to me in the same kind of category. It's she's of that sort of tier of tells a good ripping yarn. Yeah, at any rate, I've enjoyed that and looking forward to reading. I mean, there's a whole mountain of them. So I'd read all the Witcher books years ago, and had been looking for another big series, and this one fit the bill. And I had no idea it was about dragons. Until I started reading it, I was like, huh, that's not what I thought this was about. I thought it was just going to be an interesting character, and I didn't realize the interesting character would in fact be a dragon. Okay. There we are. There's so many here. And in terms of like movies and stuff, it's been a funny month. We watched Richard Linklater is a director whose films I admire, but I've never been a big fan of Richard Linklater's movies, like the Before Sunrise movies. I bounced off those so hard even when I was young. Um, over the years, I've watched them out of a kind of obligation, but I admire what he does, but I've never really liked a lot of his films. The chattiness of the characters I find to be, it was like watching, like, amateur theater. I don't know, like, that's a terrible thing to say. I've never really been a big fan, and I watched a little documentary on him, and it confirmed, like, I really admire him as a director and as a writer. I think he's a really creatively interesting person. But yeah, we watching Slacker with one of my kids, and they're enjoying it, and it made me rewatch that, like made me rethink that movie because I didn't like it the first time I saw it back in when it came out. Kind of bounced off of it, and it was just like this is. It wasn't even the lack of plot; it was just kind of the. Oh, I don't even know. Oh boy, the stuff is coming in. Don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to do that. Oh my gosh. I need to get some stuff out of here. Take these bananas out of here and put this ancient fruit here. Oh my gosh. It's all coming in. Okay, well I'm leaving this for next time. I think. Because I think it's too much. Anyway, yeah, it's quirky and funny, and like my kid's enjoying it. Not quite finished, just about. So it's fun praising sometimes things that you had opinions about or thought about, and coming at it from a new lens, you know, for me, many decades later, and that's kind of neat. I'm appreciating that experience, so it's making me relook at things. Yeah, as my kids get to the age where they're interested in their own creative things, they like their own music, they like their own stuff, they're done with you. You no longer have good influences, and I'm appreciating coming back at old things I liked and no longer liking them, and then finding new things, and that's a really fun process. I'd say teenagers are chaos, but they bring some good things. Okay, so we're done with all this, so let's blast on home and continue the processing there. Right, Gloomyville. Boo. Nobody likes this. Yeah, I gotta say, after you get away from the rainy days, you're like, oh, yeah, the rain in the valley is... Okay, let's load up these here. Yeah, I enjoyed, what's that one? The Philip K. Dick one that Richard Linklater did. Oh my gosh, what was that one called? Not Scanner Darkly. Is that what it is? I don't know, whatever it was. That one I enjoyed. I saw when it came out. I think the rotoscope thing was novel at the time, so it made it kind of more interesting. I don't know how it stands up now. School Rock was well done. Okay, we'll give him that. He actually does a good mainstream film, but he didn't write that. I think he bumped it up, but Mike White wrote that, so... maybe that's the trick. Again, I'm not a fan of his writing. Okay, I'm gonna leave all these things. I'll take all of the row. Yeah, I was meaning, like, I've never really intended to do anything with the row here. We've ended up with a surprising amount of it. And I suppose I could still be, I might go through the whole processing of row phase, because there's so much. I've got hundreds of row to do stuff with. So it might be worth dealing with eventually. And we didn't go see our buddy and wish them a happy birthday. I think that's that's the last big thing here. Spicy berries. We don't need spicy berries. Let's go to the mines. Alright, buddy. Coming in. You remember my birthday. Thank you. This is great. Just done. It's like, cool. You didn't forget it. That's nice. Thanks, bud. You know what I realize I haven't checked is the community center. For like 100 eons. Let's go do that. I feel like I'm moving really slow despite the fact that we're moving on fast speed here. Oh my gosh. Hi, Demetrius. Okay, our starfruit is up. I guess I'm just going to move on to pineapples. I don't know, like... I don't feel like a particular allegiance to the pineapple leader, but also may as well. I guess it's a renewable. We don't have to deal with seeds and stuff. All I have to do is come and harvest. I should actually be doing grass seed for some of this right now. First, that's what I don't know what I'm thinking. Let's do that. Yeah, because this will be a silly amount of grass seed. That's what I should have done. That's fair. We'll have like a little bit of both coming in here. All right. Yeah, I think we can get this done, and then that's going to be us. That's a pretty good day. Yeah, same thing. You know, like this zone. It was nice to get complete. Or I mean, again, I feel like there's probably still more room in here. Like, I don't think Clint probably comes over here. I could probably do... I would need to, like, fill this room up, maybe, with things and just let him smash through it like some sort of giant. And these planters are relatively cheap to make. I should probably make more. And do more experiments like that, where I just, like, make a pathing disaster. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to call the slimes again, though. Oh my gosh. There are too many. Down here, this is ridiculous. Yeah, it's not even these ones I was trying to... It's out here. So yeah, I can't even... Okay, like, look at all these purple slimes. What? Blue slimes. Yeah, okay, I'm trying not to kill them all, and going one by one seems to be the method. I'm gonna mine some fiber. Okay, it's been a bit, so okay, no, it's not been that long, I guess. Okay, we got like 16 fiber. Well, that's something. We need a lot more than that, though, don't we? Cup of coffee coming our way. All right. And then, I don't know, the slimes out here are... Oh, they are in love. There we go. What are they going to do? So what does a purple and a red create? Kind of slime babies we're talking about here. Or is that one stuck? Are you stuck? I passed out. I was going to move the thing. Oh my gosh, that's been a while. Alright, see you all next time. Till then, bye-bye.